So we're still diving into Ascension runs. I had a first look with the Ironclad not too long ago. If you want to check out that video, it's in the description down below. However, this is, I feel like, a actual, like, true attempt with the Ironclad now that I kind of know what I'm getting myself into as we, like I said, dive into Ascension runs. So looking at this one back a little bit, I never realized actually how strong this run started, especially with the relics. But I think what really makes this run special is the combination of the Emulate, which is a burn card that does 20 plus damage to all enemies, and then we had Fire Breathing. Dual wield was kind of a little bit fun too, but it didn't really play its full potential. I also feel like this run was extremely blessed, especially in Act 2, and you'll see why. This is also one of those runs, without trying to say too much and spoil, is a big reason why you don't want to have a lot of cards in your deck. That's all I'm really going to say. Because I feel like the build that I had going started to deteriorate more towards the end of Act 3, and you kind of start seeing me go, oh, I'm not getting this card, I'm not getting that. But then I also reach out to the community on a question about the Awaken one that maybe I'm just not understanding. Maybe there's something I'm missing, and for the people who would consider themselves intermediate to advanced Slay the Spire players can drop some comments down below to let me know maybe I'm missing something, because anytime I face this enemy, I always feel like I've got to be handicapped, like I can't use specific cards or whatever it might be. Hope that you guys enjoy this one regardless. I had a lot of fun with it, and of course, as I always have fun with any run I do, I love to share it with you guys. As always, be safe, be humble, and of course, do what you do best. Peace. All right, let's go ahead and jump in. All right, let's talk to Neo, see what Neo was giving us for choices here. Upgrade a card, obtain some gold, get a curse, and then you can get a rare card. Otherwise, we lose our starting relic, which would be Burning Blood, which we heal 6 HP at the end of each combat. And we can obtain a random boss relic. All right, so let's go ahead and do our first check, which is the campsites, is what I'm going to kind of do here. See if maybe, ooh, the Elite isn't a good place, actually. You know what? I like this, and I also like this. I'm not gonna lie, that's actually kind of interesting. We get a rest right before we fight an elite, and then we get a rest site in between elites. Okay, let's try this. And then looks like we got Hexaghost as well. Okay, so now what does our choices want to be? Do we just want to upgrade a card? I mean, that's just a base card though, so I really don't feel like doing that. We could probably do some gold, and maybe we get something good in the shop. I think we'll just do that. Shop's a little bit away, so give it a shot here. All right. Six? I can take 6. I can always get that back with Burning Blood if I finish him here. Which I think we will. Let's focus on the guy who's doing less shields here. Gonna finish him up here, and then we just take the 5. Again, we can kind of think of the same thing from the last fight. We can just focus on Burning Blood protecting us. So I think we should actually go like this, because we will just technically work with that. With that one card we just used, what was that? The Iron Wave? Yeah, that worked out really good. No bad. Okay, Iron Wave again. Good deal. Fire Potion, okay. Put a card from your draw pile, or from your discard pile on top of your draw pile, so that the next turn you draw it. I think it's good for, like, thinking of cards that can help us situate for us is much better than anything else. We could, like, do this, then draw this, and then that card will go back. And we can just defend, because why not? This guy kind of likes to hit a little hard. So think sometimes it's better to just play it a little safer. So I don't know if we can actually finish him here. I think we might be able to. Yeah, we will. Okay, we're fine. Forgot about vulnerability there for a second. We're sitting good on money. We got 249 gold. I'm gonna go with this and see how that does. I just have to, like I said, remember to not remove any strike cards and just see how it goes. I'm sad that I see Mummified Hand and I can't do anything about it. I think we'll get these two. And then we'll look to remove a defend. I think that's a not too bad of a shop there. I'd say we do this and then this. That way we can apply more vulnerability maybe the next turn, or we get something better. I don't know, we'll see. We'll see what we get here. See how that Perfected Strike comes in. See, it's 18 damage right there, so technically it does 27. So, you know, there's what I was looking for. Blood Potion right there, perfect, awesome. So we can go ahead and heal our HP at any point. I think 2 of these will be fine, we'll take that, sure. So we got 2 headbutts. Well, at this point, it doesn't really matter. Just gonna make us... I can pick which one? Sure, the strike card that I just used. Awesome. And if we're feeling like we're in trouble for this fight, I can always heal for some HP, but we'll watch it. Make sure it's fine. It's not a flaming elite, so it's actually not that horrible. So I obviously don't want to use this because then it would hurt the Perfected Strike card. So blocking with this actually is not going to be beneficial, and we're just going to ignore it. But we have our, like I said, we have our Perfected Strike. It'll do 27 damage if it's the enemy is vulnerable. So that is huge. Here we'll go like this. And then we'll do this. And then we'll just, you know, let the wounds come into play, but at least I won't take any damage. You'll just have 2 strength. If I have to, I'm feeling in trouble, I can always use a fire potion or something too. So but that's that works out pretty good. That actually works out really well. One of my actual first runs I ever beat with the Ironclad was having Perfected Strike. So I'd say it's a good card. I'd say we upgrade Perfected Strike. This is always good to maybe like upgrade too, because it allows you to pick which card you want to exhaust. So I do want to upgrade that one too. But for now, we'll do this one. 25 damage now it does. That's awesome. Yeah, sweet. Just if we get vulnerability, man, that card is huge. So if I get some cards that allow me to do some more damage to the enemy, that'd be awesome. Adding some wound to my deck isn't horrible, so we'll just do this, and then we'll just bash. Hopefully we can get a good rotation. Put something from my discard pile into my hand, you know, do those things. It might work, you never know. That's what I'm saying. Things work, it is right here. So now I can technically take this card and put it on top. So now I can take this, bring this over, draw this, and I think we'll do this so we get that the next turn. And do we want to take the chance of exhausting one card at random, which is the chance of possibly being a strike? I'd say yes. I would say yes. It's fine. Okay. So this might actually work because I can technically get that card right back again. So it's all working out. I think we actually finish him next turn. Nice. That's kind of working. It's kind of similar, like you gotta kind of almost can kind of use that card as similar to like Rebound in a way with the defect, where you can like, you know, set a card on the top of your drop pile to make things more in your favor essentially. So it's not bad. And this isn't bad because it's only, you're losing HP and you're dealing a lot of damage. I think personally to me, this is a good card to have, especially if you have Burning Blood in your as your relic. It's not the end of the world. It's pretty good. Oh, good, nice. Mercy Hourglass, I'll take that. Sweet. Not bad, not bad. Okay, so we have nothing that allows us to put anything in our discard unless I go like this. Then I draw this, make that come back, and then just defend for 1 so I don't take as much damage. And I might use this just before the boss so that I can maybe upgrade instead of heal. Okay, that's great. We can do a little bit of vulnerability so that maybe the next turn, I think we should get Perfected Strike. And we can actually see like how much damage this actually does. I'm curious. No, we didn't get it. But this card, when it's vulnerable, when the enemy's vulnerable, is 24 damage. So it's good to know with that at least. That's good to know. So here's actually one of the situations where I was saying I need a card that allows me to put vulnerability on an enemy. So getting something like this and also that is not bad. I know the card is very weak on damage. But again, when we're considering something like Perfected Strike, or even like, you know, Hemokinesis to use, it's not a bad either. I feel like it'll help with those 2 set cards. 141, what do you got for me, shop? Anything I need to remove, maybe? I can probably move another block card out of my deck. I can also get a block potion, and I can get more blood potion too. Tough choice. Personally, to me, I would probably rather get blood potion than anything. But this is also a really good card to have too. Deal 8 damage, increases cards damage by 5 this combat. But if we... Ooh, what is this? I've never seen this. Brimstone. At the start of your turn, gain 2 strength and all enemies gain 1 strength. Interesting. I don't think I've ever seen this relic. Actually. That's interesting. I think fire breathing is a go-to. Always is. And then get a blood potion. I think not removing a card this time is okay. I think it's okay. So what does fire breathing allow you to do? 10 to all enemies? Nice, that's not bad. How about this? 7, but it doesn't actually stack up the vulnerability. That's kind of weird. Well, we did say we would get True Grit next, and I think that's probably a better choice to make me choose what I want to exhaust versus the other way around. So we did end up getting the Sentries, so I think getting that fire breathing card is actually a really good option here. For the sake of this, I'll do this now so that they all lose their negate. And that'll be perfect. Then we can headbutt and get that card back. And then... should I exhaust? I can. I won't take any damage. Otherwise, I can add wound to my deck. Let's add wound to my deck so that maybe in the future, if we get that in our hand, we can always exhaust those cards if we get True Grit at the same time. Who knows? We'll see. We'll see. So we have fire breathing, so this is huge. We gotta take this. We'll add vulnerability as well to everybody again. And I think we're just going to take the damage here. I think that's just what we're gonna do. Take the 18, move on. Like I said, I got blood potion too, so... And I may use one of them after this fight. Okay, so we can do more vulnerability, which can actually, this is pen nib right now, so technically anything that's purple right now is in pen nib. Let's do this and see if we can set something up for the next turn. Anything? I guess True Grit maybe? And then we'll set this up for the next turn, and then we'll just end it. That way I can damage him, hopefully finish him the next turn, and then I'll only take 9 this turn and then nothing the next turn. We'll see if it works out. Mercy Hourglass is coming into play here, so this would make me lose... Actually, I think we can kill both. I think we can go like this. Actually, no, we can't, which is kind of a shame. We can get him at 1 HP though. And it doesn't kill him. We have to do this then, this card, 24. Okay, and then we can do 25 on you. And then hopefully you'll die next turn. We have this too, so I'm surprised we haven't had any Stas cards in our hands yet to allow this to happen. Oh, Mercy Hourglass did it, never mind. Alright, never mind. Letter opener, okay. Regen potion. Not bad. I think what I'll do is I'll just drink this and then we'll regen it up. Ooh, another. Ooh, that's not a bad idea. That's actually not a bad idea. I think we should totally try that. Especially like the Hex enemy in Act 2. Like, imagine that. That'd be kind of cool. I'd be all for that. Let's get to the person that has the most HP. Or the person that's actually doing the most damage. I think that's more smart. Okay. Well, fire breathing will not matter here. However, I can get them both. We can call it a day. I really like this card. I would choose an attacker power card and add that copy of that card into your hand. The problem is, do we have anything that's actually good for that? I mean, maybe fire breathing. Just have a bunch of fire breathing happening. We can't get too silly now. Can't get too silly. Well, since we know this is going to be one of these big cards we're going to use, we need to get this one upgraded, I think. But this guy technically adds burn into your hand. Alright. True Grit. We can get rid of the defend card. It doesn't bother me. Let's headbutt. And then let's, see if we can do anything with this maybe the next turn. Maybe that dual wield will come into play. Something interesting will happen. We'll see. You never know. You never know. We can get a bunch of power breathing going. Who knows, dude? Who knows? Let's do it right now. Okay. I'll take the 6. These burn cards are scary. By the way, we have blood potion here too, which I'll have to use like right now, actually. And then we'll regen as well, just to be safe. And then I'll do this. Perfected Strike. Say we just get the 25 out of the way. So right now we're doing 18 per turn if we ever get a status card in our hand. Each status card we have in our hand is going to do 18 damage. So that's kind of cool. This works out real well because we can go like this. Then I can exhaust a wound card in my hand. And then we can do this. Okay. Kind of a little overkill on blocking, but I just thought maybe it'd be kind of an interesting way to do it. I know, isn't wound cards technically status cards though? They are, so that kind of works with fire breathing too. Okay, interesting. Didn't think about that at all. Honestly, we should do this. We should do that because that might set up something interesting for the next turn. You don't know. We'll get some status cards going. Do 18 on them if we draw it. Nice. That's huge. Okay, let's just block. I need to see more burn cards in my deck here, man. Okay, that's huge. See, now we got 2 of this. We got the status and the burn card that played. So we got a bunch of shiz going on there. So a really interesting thing I could do. No, it's not going to work. It won't allow me to dual wield that twice. Darn it. Okay, hang on. Do this and then do that. Oh, he's dead. Dude, I'm thinking of my next turn already. I'm not even planning. Vulnerability must have killed him. I'm not even planning to think about killing him in this move. I'm thinking like, well, let's set up my next move. Oh, he's dead. Nice, sweet. So this goes really good. Again, if we get this card, this goes really well with our power breathing. Okay. So that actually goes really well with it. So I think we should do this one. I think we should deal 21 damage to all enemies, get some burn in our deck so that if we have power breathing, we can do extra damage. And I think that will be awesome. Snecko is good to get earlier rather than later. The interesting thing of maybe even doing this is kind of balancing out with this relic. But it's like, you know, I think I'm making it harder for myself if I do that. Especially Act 3 can be really rough with that relic in my opinion. So it's not always good unless you feel like you're very confident in your deck really early, which I'm totally not, and I don't know how it's going to go. Otherwise, getting extra relics is fine too. Now, I mean, with Snecko, it doesn't necessarily mean that, you know, all these cards now might hurt us more than help us, right? But isn't this curse a status or curse card? Ooh. So I think you should technically do this because it would go really well with power breathing. So that's a given right there. And it can't be removed, so it can really benefit power that whole situation. So, all right, nice. Sundial Ginger can't become weakened anymore. If every time we shuffle our pile, we get 5 energy then, technically, and then now we get extra blocking. So not too bad. All right, let's see where our campsites are here. And we got bronze Automaton. I always feel like I messed that one up. Which again, this isn't bad for fire breathing either, because it will deal damage to all enemies. So if I really wanted to focus on the middle guy a lot and get very aggressive on him, it's not a bad idea to, again, focus on those fire breathing. Look at this. Look at this double between. That's gifted right there. That's gifted. That's not even like. I'll take that any day. I'm not even going to question it. And then we'll take some events too. Because why not? That's a gifted. And we'll make a choice when we get there if we get that far, okay? I don't see any shops, so hopefully we can find something random. And maybe an event or a question mark room. But otherwise, it is going to be a very busy one, to say the least. So I think we should do this right away so that, well, maybe we shouldn't. No, I think we should actually. It does it to all enemies. What am I thinking? It's all enemies, dude. I'll take 20 on the spot and then lick him at the end. I'll get him out of here in the next turn for sure. Yeah, so if you had fire breathing, you would have technically had that happen and that would have been sweet, but you can't actually kill him here. So, what if I go like this? And then I do this. Will the fire breathing actually come into effect? It doesn't. Ooh, I was hoping. Okay. I was hoping. Darn. But Mercy Hourglass will get him in the next turn, so he's good. Alright. Whenever you lose HP from a card, so this is very similar to the other one where it's like I don't want to just get one thing in my deck just for that situation. It makes no sense. This seems like the better option because just drawing Wound is better than drawing Dazed. So this is going really well with our power breathing. I get that this is 0 energy, but it's 0 energy, dude. It allows you to draw more of a chance of status cards when you think of it. Because if you see this, you're going to get this every time. So you're better off using this. You're going to have a higher chance, and you can discard as well. You can be doing some discarding for sure. I think you should go for this. I don't think you should do this. I think you should try it. Might not be a bad idea. Alright, what do we get? Some more money. Okay. We're gonna fight. So first of all, we always go fire breathing right away. Okay. And then I think we're just going to take the 10. Otherwise I can always deal some damage here and kill even him if I wanted to get this fight over quickly. Think it's worth it to use a fire potion here? Kind of want to. But I kind of want to use it on him. And then end the turn. Because we're only going to do 10. And then I don't get any status effect issues. And then I can kill him easy in the next turn. And obviously, too, if I have fire breathing. You know, it is... What do you know? Right there, see? God, I love it, dude. Frickin' love it. So we'll do this, and we'll draw this again. And then I should... If I get another stats card, nope, Mercy Hourglass. See, it's even cooler too, because with Mercy Hourglass on that as well, that's awesome. So now we apply weak to all enemies, which is great. This isn't bad. This card is awesome if you upgrade it, because then it does all of your cards. So this is really good to have. I think it's a really good one. Helps you upgrade your cards. So this enemy is perfect for fire breathing. If we can get it right, the right cards or whatever, you know, we're set, you know. This is huge. And this person draws a lot of it. So we'll do this just so that we can have a chance of a higher draw of bad cards. You would never actually hear me ever say that, by the way. Like, a chance of having worse cards on my deck so that I can do more damage to my enemies. Like, what the hell am I saying? Dead. Didn't even need to worry about status. Sweet. Or hexing. Nice. That makes me feel happy inside. Again, another one of those cards. I think we saw this in Act 1 as well that I'm not going to be taking. But since we have been doing some vulnerable, not a bad choice. Not a bad choice. And since we already apply weak to the enemies in the first fight with this, what this mean? I don't think this is worth getting twice. So this is a good card to have, I think. I think it's a good card to have. All right, see what we get here. Chest. We get a chest. What kind of chest do we get, though? A pair. Okay, not bad. Thank you. Appreciate that one greatly. Okay. So, I don't know. I mean, what do you want to do? Do you want to recall or do you want to upgrade? I mean, we can look at some cards and see what needs to be upgraded. We're sitting pretty good on health and stuff, so this was a good one. You said you wanted to upgrade. How much does this do? 28? Not bad. This does 10. So we have 2 of these, plus dual wielding, which adds 2 copies of that card into your hand. Ooh. God, these are all hard. Hard to choose from, man. Hard to choose from. God, there's so many I would want to do. Like, imagine this with Fire Breathe. It's a really good synergy. It's a really good synergy to try this card. It's a really good way to be creative with it. You don't have to just focus on one thing. There's many different cards that you can use with that, which works really well in your favor. So, it's not horrible to consider. So now I'm thinking, do I want to power through, headbutt, take him out, I think I did it wrong. No, wait. No, it worked. It worked. It should be on top of the drop pile for the next turn, technically speaking. So then I would be able to do it again. Yep. Just as what I was hoping. So then I would do this. And then I would do this. Again. And then I would just strike to get him out of here and not worry about that. So now I'll have 12. So now I'm going to have even more wounds in my hand, which is even better. So I'll get more damaging going. If I draw them. Here I think I'll just have to go like this. And then I'm just going to burn. Allow nobody to do any damage. And then again, obviously, if I draw the status cards, we're going to do 12. No status cards yet. Fuck me, man. What are all status cards? How? Do this so we can upgrade our cards. Oh, wait, did I read that wrong? I probably did, didn't I? Oh, I didn't upgrade that one. That's right. I did dual wield. Crap. My bad. I forgot. My bad. At this point, we gotta get status cards here. At some point, we gotta get status cards. Next turn, maybe. Next turn, maybe. Deal 8. Deal 6. 7, I guess. Man, should I just take the 36 or should I try to block maybe? Here, let's do this. And then get some block in there. And then we'll do this so that I can just not lose that headbutt. Okay. So do we want to dual wield? I don't think there's anything we really want to dual wield here. Losing 21 HP. I'll do this. I think at 31 of it. Okay. He'll be dead next turn. Mercy Hourglass. All I need is a strike card and it's good. And we got vulnerability, so he's for sure dead. Oh, Stas cards got him. Good. We didn't even have our full Stas cards unlocked either, by the way. Unseizing Top. I gotta remember to use this. I gotta remember to make sure when I have 0 cards in my hand that it will draw a card for me. So I gotta make sure that I have that ready to go. Doubling your block is not a bad idea. It really isn't. And it's plus it's upgraded. So it's not a bad one to have. We're doing great right now on health and a lot of other things. So since I accidentally thought that this one was upgraded, let's actually now do this one, since I will probably use it to get my cards upgraded. Red Skull. While your HP... Ooh. You get to go into this, like, second phase now, essentially, which is kind of cool. I think if you're going to have a card that you're going to know you're going to draw to help your fire breathing statuses, you should probably take either this one as your chance to upgrade or this one to upgrade. It's really up to you. This one allows you to get 20 block, while this one allows you to get 28 block. Now, what's really great about this card is if you had Entrench, which is also upgraded, it helps you, you know, really get now technically 40 block if you have both in your hand, which is pretty good against somebody like the boss Bronze Automaton, because you can, you know, he has a 51 beam attack, right? So getting 40 block is huge. So I think this is a good one. I think this is a good choice. That's not bad. Book of Stabbing, how are you? Good to see you. Welcome to my game. We gonna do we gonna dual wield? I don't think so. I'm not gonna dual wield that. It's not something I want to dual wield. Times when I see Book of Stabbing is where I wish I had Thorns, because he's just really easy to punch with things like that. Okay. If the enemy has vulnerable, which they don't, so we won't get extra energy if we use it. So we will just do this. And then I think we'll just block again and play it safe. Okay. Just only take a little bit of damage here. Okay, we still haven't gotten... Interesting, okay. I'm gonna take the 21 because I don't... Yeah, I don't wanna... I just wanna do this. We can get a lot of damage here going. If I draw some status cards and stuff, we'll be fine. We'll do 12 on the next turn. Not too worried. There it is. Okay, not bad. 24. I think we need to draw some cards here. And then I think we need to not worry about doubling my block. But at least that would be... I think we do this. Okay. I'll take 3. Now we're at 4 strength. We're in our second phase. Technically drew a status card because of the dazed, so that's good. So let's do this so we can upgrade our cards. Alright, and then we'll do 16 and then 13. Nice. Alright, question card. So now we have an additional choice. I'm not gonna exhaust. This is a great card, but I'm not gonna do it. Honestly, I think I'm gonna skip. Out of all these, I think I'm gonna skip. I think I'm okay with my stuff right now. We'll keep smithing. We will keep smithing. Here's another one where we should probably use as well. I'm gonna do this one though, just because I don't know if we're going to have to rest up here. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. I would like to try to rest. You know, I want to see if we should. It'll make more sense. Let's upgrade our cards. Then let's do this so it does 10. Then we'll do power through. And we'll go from there. All right. So now this is where we can do this so that this actually comes into play now. So we get extra energy for that. We might as well just do this because, yeah, we'll just take the 21. Oofta. Gonna definitely have to rest. Gonna definitely have to rest here. This next place. I think we can get him here. Yep. All right, exhaust all your non-attack cards in your hand and deal 16 damage. Again, out of all of these, maybe this one, but I think I'm okay with what I have right now again. Okay, first time seeing them in Act 2. Interesting. I think we'll power through, and then we'll do this so that we... I guess we could have upgraded our cards, my bad. It's alright. I don't think it would have made that much of a difference, but... So we're still at 4 strength because of our HP being below, which is actually really cool. It stays that way. It's not just per one fight, so that's really sweet. I just noticed that. We'll do this. We'll draw... I think it makes more sense to get him as low as possible. Don't worry about the wounds, because we don't even have power breathing card enabled. So... Right, did we just burn him? I think we just burn him. Get him out of here. Sweet. That burn card will come into some major plays. We'll get some major plays for sure. So we block and then just do this. Maybe we can get some status cards going. Alright. Anything we can headbutt? Bring back into the pit. Do this. He's dead anyway, so it doesn't matter. He or she, sorry. Block potion, not bad, not bad. This isn't bad. Getting extra card draw is never a bad thing. Play the top card of your draw pile and exhaust it. Not always the best here in this situation. Could be a card I really don't want exhausted. It's too risky. I think it's a good one. Drawing 2 cards is always awesome. And yeah, we're at half health, but you know, I've been in so many situations too where I feel like I've said many of times in other videos where I've said, you know, fight with a, you know, half HP, you know, give yourself more confidence. So you're not worried about dying. But I think in this case, I'm not, it would be a different story if this was like 6, you know, not even 6 weeks ago me, maybe like even 9 weeks ago me would be like thinking I'm not even going to win because my health is at this. So, technically another way I can look at this too is if I do rest, I'm technically hurting this, you know, but we just got to make sure we get our power cards early here in the fight. I think that's the one thing, and having less HP for that is a big risk. I think we're risking a lot. So let's hope, you know, block card comes into play here, all these other things. And yeah, we'll have to definitely play it smart here. Nothing I really need to do besides maybe this and then this, I guess. And then we'll just, whatever. Kind of weird first draw. A block potion will definitely come into play at some point. Okay. So we can let them take cards if I want. Let's do this, see what we get. Okay. Don't get much blocking besides this. What do we exhaust here? Strike card, I guess? Sure. I know it kind of hurts that perfected strike, but whatever, man. The people that are going to take my cards, I can't necessarily focus on. So now what I see is because I got burn away, I'm gonna probably focus him. I'm gonna probably focus him more than anything. Okay, so this will be a good setup. And then we'll do this. Okay. Oh, it's a tough one because I really want fire breathing. But can this kill him? It can kill him. That's the issue. I think that's the choice. That's the choice, unfortunately. Get rid of him. So we're going to take 28 here. Not the end of the world. I think we can get this guy to the right of us out of here. But now we're at 4 strength. Because we're at half health. So not this turn, but the next one. Bronze will do some damage. Okay, so this is actually important. We're going to go like this. Then we're going to draw this card so that we can get this. Oh, shoot. I didn't do it right. Okay. It's okay. But we'll do this so that we can get rid of his vulnerability. Alright, we're fine. I was hoping... Wait, well, maybe I did do it right. Hang on, maybe I did do it right. I don't know. I did. Okay, sorry. So we'll do this. We'll draw this. And then we'll take this so that we get a little more extra block. And then I don't want to draw cards because what if it's cards I want for the next turn, you know? And then I'm screwed. And I've done that before. It doesn't make sense to do that when you have 1 energy. So he's stunned. This is fine. I think we exhaust a defensive card so we can maybe get through our deck a little quicker on some things, because I haven't been seeing any power throughs, which is kind of frustrating. Or not power throughs, but any of my fire breathing cards at all. Oh, you know what? We only have 2, so what am I talking about? I forget. I only have 2 of them. All right, so we have to defend here, and then we have to double that defend by going to 12. It's gonna be close. Apply the vulnerable. We do the 21. Okay. Oof, man. 6 health. All right. Really can't do anything with that, and I'm not gonna upgrade those cards, so it's fine. This is gonna be close, dude. 32. Gonna be so close. I don't think I can kill him, though. Unfortunately. And this isn't gonna be enough to block. And power, this isn't gonna matter to even draw. Oh, we did it! Because of pen nib! Because of pen nib! Oh, snap! The run continues, dude. Oh. Wow. I think demon form is a great thing to have. I think we should get demon form, honestly. Oh, I was kind of looking for either this or this. Honestly, I was. And I can always transform these 3, and hopefully we get something good from Astrolab, right? Which is probably a better option out of removing cards from our deck. So I'm gonna Astrolab, and we're going to do these 3 cards here. Wow. Okay, so let's take a look here. In case, because I kind of went a little fast. We've got Pummel, so deal 2 damage 5 times. If we had the boot, this would be a really, really good card. Reaper is awesome. Deal 5 damage to all enemies and heal, and then this is another great upgrade. So now we have 2 of these reckless charges. So we didn't really get any block cards for that, all right? And so what I'm thinking in the back of my mind, especially in Act 3, that's the only thing that worries me, is our blocking is very mediocre. Things like this will probably need to get upgraded for some blocking, and we'll just have to focus on picking up some block cards. Maybe there's a shop, we have plenty of money, we can get some impervious. You never know. There's a lot of opportunities out there. So I think what we're going to have to start doing is not being so aggressive on the attack cards here in Act 3 and looking for some cards that'll help us defend. So we've got the bird, and the bird likes to be mean against power cards, which is kind of what our setup is on most of our build. Okay, so it's kind of a handicap here. This is kind of rough, to be honest. But we can always fight through it and see how it goes. And just see how it goes. I don't know. I don't like to try to use my power cards in the first act or the first phase because it seems like he's a lot harder that way. So I don't know. We'll have to play it by ear and see how it goes. We may not even get that far, but it doesn't hurt to plan ahead. I'm gonna play the crazy game and fight the elite gauntlets in Act 3. All right. We've done it before, but I'd say it's going to be amazing if we can get through it. All right, the elite gauntlet is literally fighting 3 elites back to back to back to back with 1 campsite in between and then 1 at the end. This is gonna be crazy. We'll try it. I don't know. I just like to try stuff. Not always about winning to me, to be honest. I'm just trying to see how things go and just have fun with it and enjoy yourself. I mean, if anything right now with that one last round we just had in Act 2 with the pin nib coming into clutch right there. Oh my god. Oh, that was cool. That was like one of my favorite things right there. We can technically, if we wanted, we can get somebody down to 29. Okay. Which is that one, which is great. And then we can just get rid of them, and then we can just take the 9 damage and just move on. Okay. Otherwise, we can headbutt. Here, we actually can do this. If we headbutt, technically we can get this card back in the next turn, and then just do the damage of just being done, essentially. We just have to just make that work really smart. There we go. Sweet. Easy first fight. So like I said, we got block cards that we got to consider here, right? Obviously this is an interesting one because it allows you for energy, but maybe it's not always the greatest thing to take. But I think we should go for this. Take this card, get some blocking going. I think we're gonna need it. Gaining some strength would actually not be a bad idea. I don't think we have a lot of things. We have demon form, right? In our hand? Yep. So demon form isn't a bad idea. Also, this isn't a bad idea either. Whenever you play a power, an attack, and a skill at the same time, which we have that opportunity, we would remove all debuffs. Blood potion, I think we should just take. I think we should take this for sure. It's always good to have these, honestly. Removing cards from my deck at this point, I don't even know what to tell you what we would remove. I feel like there's not much we need to be removing at this point. So I don't really want to remove any cards. Always this is good too, you know, gain 1 artifact, draw 3 cards. Those are not bad. But I think we should take this for sure. This wouldn't be bad. And then I think we're okay. I know that maybe the Regal Pillow might have been a really good idea, especially against that gauntlet situation. But honestly, we will find out if that hurts us or helps us. We will find out. Hurts us or helps us. Now we're not going to be at 14 here, so we don't have to worry about blocking. We can just go in there crazy. I'd say we do this and then do this. Nice. Sweet. All right. So again, there's not really much blocking going on here, right? Not a lot of blocking. Not a lot of things happening with block cards. So I think I'm gonna skip this. I don't think I like anything there. So we're at the shop again, which probably is not gonna have a block card somewhere. No, it's not. Okay. Nothing we can really get besides this, which might not be a bad idea. It allows you to draw a card as well, so it's good to have an additional block in there somewhere. So interact. Do we want to maybe take 2 colorless cards and see what we get? I'd rather... No, 10 HP isn't horrible, but we're also getting ready to fight some elites here, so... I'll take a loss of 5, see what we get. I'd say dealing... shuffle your discard pile into your draw pile. What does that mean? Shuffle your discard pile into your draw pile, so like you just get it right away. Shuffle 3 random attacks in your hand. These all cost 0, though. So out of all of these, this one seems like the one that I would want to use. And then gaining gold, do I even really need that right now? I don't know. Put 3 random attacks from your draw pile into your hand. Sure. You never know. You never know. It could help us. I shouldn't assume and think it's not. All right, so we can technically kill by doing this. All right, we set ourselves up for some fire breathing, which is good. So we can technically block here. We'll do this. I think I'll draw this. God, I really want to use that block, but I can't. It's going to be 39, or if I block here, it's going to be... I'd probably just block. You're going to take more damage if you actually attack that enemy, crazy enough. So, it's a bad idea to do that. And you could draw a status card here, which kills them, so you never know. I think we do... We just take the 26. Man. Maybe we take the 26 and say screw it. What do I want to put in my hand the next turn? We can put a wound in my hand because it will help with the status card effect. Screw it. It's so weird to even say that, but I think we should, honestly. It allows us to get some extra damage on the wounds. Yep, there it is. Perfect. Draw 3 cards and exhaust. Nice. Even more. We could go demon form here and get more strength for the next turn, or we can do, let's do some pummeling. Yeah, that's awesome. Perfect. Cool, dude. Get him out of here. Get him out of here. Nice. First attack does 8 damage. Additional damage or whatever. Perfect. Not a bad idea with this either. Gives you a little bit of something something. It allows you to exhaust the card too, so it's not like it'll stay in your hand. So that was our first elite out of the 3. What do you want to do? If it's that intangible guy, it can be over very quickly, so I would say we rest. At any point, we're also going to have to get that chest here. Probably going to have to take that chest if we want to get to Act 4, if we want to even try it. Oh, this guy could end it like he usually does a lot of my runs, to be honest. Okay, not bad. Okay. Good. That'll help with some issues that I'm having right now. 33. It exhausts the enemy though, but it does do... What can I set up for the next turn? Try this. See if that helps. 12. Yeah, I don't want to lose HP right now. Might sound weird, but I'm really hoping that we can get some power cards here. 45. Got a lot of power cards now. Maybe we get some status here effects. Hold on. Okay. Damn. Demon form is not coming into play here. So we have blood potion too, so we'll do this first. Oh my god. Because of pen nib and vulnerability, it's 93 damage. Okay. God, at this point I'd say we almost take a, well, yeah, we'll probably have to take a blood potion here. Alright, so now we're gonna have prayer wheel on top of question card, which means we're gonna have 8 choices to pick from. This one might not be bad at this point. I'm noticing that might not be a bad choice. So lantern helps us get that, but I'm gonna try to get to Act 4. I feel like some people might gripe me if I don't always do Ascension runs with sometimes just going to Act 4. I should try at least going to Act 4. I don't care if I lose or not, but because we'll still try to climb the ranks of Ascension, but I feel like if people see me just not doing Act 4 runs, they might kind of think I'm chickening out of it, which I'm not. It's just kind of what I'm thinking. That I feel like some people might think I'm doing. That's fine. The strength goes down. Whatever. Who cares? We'll draw some cards here. Well, that's always good to have. Always good to have that. We can actually just do that the next turn because you know, she's just going to bring him back. So screw it. Just get him away again. All right. Good thing we took that blood potion. Is there any card that you'd want to use maybe next turn? Maybe like this? I don't know. This. Probably that one. We'll do this too. And then we'll do this as well. We'll just keep using that burn because honestly, that will just help us get the AoEs out of here. Every time. Draw this here. Okay, nice. Do I have Perfected Strike in here at all? No, that's probably going to come around. Do I have Vulnerability? No. So that's going to also come in the next time too. We'll just do this. I don't think she's really gotten much attacks off because she keeps failing at that part. She keeps failing. Okay, so what just got upgraded? Whetstone? So what got upgraded? I think Headbutt and something else. I didn't really see, to be honest. This might be Big Head coming up here. Actually, no, we just did the gauntlet, didn't we? Just like, I'm still vulnerable on the... Oh, a second I was like, no, we did 3. Okay, good. Nice. All right. Woohoo. Actually, I mean, no, we did it. Good job. Us. Way to go. Go me. Well, I guess I kind of want a smith here because I kind of want to use blood potion maybe at a different point. And I'm kind of sad that we're not getting our fire breathings right now. They're kind of not coming into play and it's making me sad. But demon form is also not coming into play, which is also making me sad. But we are killing enemies without it, but it just kind of makes me bummer because it would really help me do more damage, you know? So... maybe we just do the blocking. Maybe we do some blocking. I don't know. Do some blocking. I haven't felt the need to upgrade the stuff. Continue. What can I lose? Armaments, fire breathing, or emulate. Well, this is probably the best one out of all of them. It kind of sucks, but when you lose your base cards and that shit happens, that's the risk you run. Do I want to give up? Oh, if I take away the relic, I gain gold. And you never know, that might not be a bad idea, just because what if we get to Act 4 and we have something really good? And I just thought of this too. Technically, I need to use this because I have to recall here if I want to get to Act 4. So let's think the long game here and do this. Okay? We lose... Oh wait, we didn't lose our relic. Never mind. So if I would have... So since I had the relic in my hand, I just gained gold? Okay, maybe I read it wrong. Jeez, man. I'm not reading. Hopefully you guys are. Let's do this. Since I don't ever get to see it. I guess I could do this too. God, I kind of want to do... Honestly, screw demon form, okay? Screw demon form. I don't care. We get 14 block here. I really don't want to draw a card. I don't really want to put random cards in my attack. Best thing to do here is just to double your block. Don't really want to put 3 random cards for my draw pile in my hand because I can't even use them anyways due to energy. So we'll just have to just say never mind. Alright, both gonna strength up here. Do we Reaper? I think so. Get some extra health. And then we can do that, I guess. And then do this. Let's do this. Do some big damage maybe the next turn. Probably got to get rid of the guy that's doing 9 right now, but we're not going to be able to. If we get vulnerable, it'd be awesome, but we can either do this 17 as well. Because I can technically get rid of him. I can do this. Okay. Then I can always just do that to maybe save some health. Because I can't get rid of him with the 21. I could maybe see what this is. Okay. Exhaust all your non-attack cards and deal 17 damage. This actually doesn't work. Fuck. If only I knew how to count cards, dude. Oh well. If I had another energy. We can get rid of him here. Alright, pummel is good. Power potion. That's exactly what I need. Jesus, dude. Obviously, this will be a great card to have. I don't think we're getting too crazy on our defense, to be fair. I don't think it's that scary right now. Could always get this back too, but I'll take one of these. This might not be bad either. Alright, we have to recall. We want to do Act 4. See if we can do it. I'll try not to use my power potions. I'm pretty sure it's going to kill us. 15 damage here. Your next attack is played twice. Well. That's awesome. Not a bad situation there with that. So 26. We gotta use this, because we don't want to lose the card. And the only thing we can do is maybe add burned ore pile. Say screw it. We'll just take 1 damage. We'll do this. Put a card from your hand into your pile and do it the next turn. Nothing really I don't want to do, to be honest. We'll block. Maybe we can draw something. Okay, nice. And then we can do that to get more block. And then just take care of them like that. Okay. So no power cards yet. No power cards. We're already at half health. Now we have extra strength though, but I gotta avoid the power cards essentially. We'll do this. I know it sounds crazy, but it's fine. He's not vulnerable to it right now. I don't get to block, but whatever. Jeez, dude. I don't think we're gonna get this. This looks sketchy. This looks real sketchy. Can't use my power cards. Don't have enough blocking. For some reason, I have no blocking. Like, this is insane, dude. What? How do I not have blocking right now, man? We can Reaper it, give ourselves extra health, but is it worth using is the question. And it probably isn't. It has to be an attacker power card. It can't be a skill. This still doesn't help us, by the way, unless I Reaper. Then it will help us. Doing 20 again, huh? God, as much as I'd love to use this, but he's gonna do more damage and I don't want to deal with it. Ugh, it's frustrating. Frustrating when the one enemy that I don't want to be here is the one that it's just is how it goes. I don't know. It's a bummer. Because with all these like days in my hand, all these things right now, those power cards would do great. They really would. But we just can't get them. So I still can't dual wield this. Ugh. All right. Yeah, I'm dead regardless, but for lulz, what we'll do is we'll do this. Get extra anger in our deck. Why not? Go run this up. Do some extra damage here. Get them taken care of. Yeah, I don't know. Bummer. Yeah, you can. I don't honestly think we would have made it anyways. When I see this guy, unless somebody can tell me like there's a better tip or something, I should maybe I'm looking at the fight wrong. But I personally always feel like I die to that enemy whenever I use power cards. Just probably not the strongest deck as well. There was some cards in there maybe that were just not right, but it could have been also the amount of cards I had in my deck too. Maybe could have been an issue as well. But I definitely was trying to play the synergy with the wounds and the and then the fire breathes. So I was trying to work with that, but then when you have an enemy that basically punishes you for doing that build, it can make it really tough for me to even consider that you know, where did I really go wrong? Because I maybe would have been in a different story if we would have been fine. Three elites in Act 3. Actually, we'll check the tape here. Hang on. So yeah, here's the tape. Here's the research, right? Fought 3 elites in Act 1, 2 elites in Act 2, 3 in Act 3. I think the moment that I think was the best from this run was getting Penib in the clutch of Act 2, right? So the fact that we even had that happen and the run still kept going very strong in Act 3 was pretty sweet. It was pretty cool. I think this was a pretty good one. I had a lot of fun with it, honestly. I don't think there was anything... I always feel like I say this in a lot of my runs that I do, is that I feel like I never do anything wrong, at least in this one. The cards might be the only thing, but as you guys could tell, I was trying really hard. If you were watching the video, you know, trying to like get, you know, these things in here to get, you know, Burn came in huge during the Reptomancer, I believe is what she's called. So like that was huge. But yeah, I'd say it was a good attempt. Just the wrong elite showed up. And I honestly think too, we might have not even gotten that far in Act 4. Who knows, you know? Who knows? We don't know. But it was a good run nonetheless. We'll always try again next time.